What's up, everybody? I'm coming to Europe over the pond, June 2nd, Amsterdam, June 3rd, Belfast, June 4th, Liverpool, June 5th, Glasgow, June 6th, Birmingham, June 7th, London. All these tickets are almost sold out. ChrisDComedy.com for Tiki Wikis. And then June 22nd, co-headlining Atlantic City with Sam Morrill. ChrisDComedy.com for Tiki Schmickies.
Guys, a lot of options for you to see me on tour. This is the last leg of the Joker's tour right now. It ends in August. Next up is June 21st, 22nd, 23rd in Orlando, Alabama, Mobile, and Atlanta, Georgia. That's a great show. See that. But also, my new tour, new solo tour, Everything's Fine, brand new, full hour of new material, separate from my special that's coming out, is on sale May 31st. But pre-sale for the Everything's Fine tour, we're coming out the gate with like 30 cities, is May 29th and 30th. Use promo code YORK, as in York Peppermint Patty. Hope to see you guys on the road as well. The special will be announced shortly. It's coming out very, very soon. Please keep an eye on it. I can't announce it when it is specifically until another week or two, but it's coming out, so keep an eye out for that. But May 31st, Everything's Fine tour is on sale. Plus, a lot of big pods coming out that day. My Rogan ep coming out that day. Everything is on salvulcanocomedy.com. Hope to see you guys out there.
Don't be a fake, don't be a flake, don't run away from your feelings, babe. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed, don't hesitate to say, hey babe, hey babe, hey babe, hey babe, hey babe, hey babe.
And I know someday they'll all turn out. You make me work so we can work to work it out. And I promise you, kid, that I'll give so much more than I get. I just haven't, hey babe, yet.
We nailed the last line. We nailed.
We did. The other
We
time,
nailed the last line. The other one, literally two blind guys walking through traffic.
here's the thing with Michael Bublé.
Yeah.
Okay, that's from I Just Haven't Met You Yet. He's a Canadian guy. He fist fights. He'll punch you in the face, Michael Bublé. Michael Bublé.
You've seen it.
Michael
You've
Bublé
heard about it.
is on record, will beat that ass.
No way.
100%. Mike.
He has this reputation?
I was at Sirius
The
XM once.
crooner.
Michael Bublé.
The guy with the velvet voice I just heard. He'll pop you right in the face.
Michael Bublé will.
Because he's Canadian, or just because he happens to be from Canada, but he's a tough man?
I think he's a tough man from Canada. I think they play hockey. I don't think that he is.
You mean Canadians or he?
I think Canadians in general, because of hockey, are not. They're not afraid of a little. They'll punch you in the face.
They'll punch you right in the face. Now, will he do that unprovoked? I'm just gonna take this off. It's annoying me.
He might. If
You're
you're
saying if you give him any nonsense, he'll do it. But you don't mean like you're walking down the street and if he doesn't like the cut of your jib, he's just gonna pop you.
step to Bublé, see what happens.
He has a lot to lose.
Step to Bublé. That's the thing. It's like I met him once. He's very handsome, very put together, but I got that vibe where it's like, say something to me.
Wow.
And you'll get popped. Now, it is very embarrassing, I would think, to get beat up by a crooner.
Yeah.
What's more embarrassing?
As a matter of fact, well, no, you know what though? Frank Sinatra, crooner, killed people. I mean, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Shout out Frank Sinatra family, and estate. We don't know that he killed anyone, but I'm just going off that rough and tumble mafia tie kind of guy. That it was very intimidating.
He was probably involved with the mafia.
He was, yeah. I think that's a known thing. Maybe it's not. Allegedly.
But Bublé, yeah. So
Now,
that's
before you continue, real quick, if you or someone you know is tied to a story that involves Frank Sinatra and someone being roughed up, intimidated, hurt, or worse, take it up with
Bloom Cafe.
You gotta take it up with Bloom Cafe.
That's what I like you to do. And I also like you to do is take it up with Bloom Cafe. If you have a problem with us saying that Michael Bublé is a crooner, that will beat that ass. Let Bloom Cafe know how you feel about that. Now, would you rather be beat up by a crooner or by a girl?
Probably a crooner, because a girl could be a crooner too. Yeah.
No, I don't think you see that.
Wait, what's the equivalent of a girl crooner?
A croonette.
Nice.
There it is.
Okay. Yes. A croonet. Did you just make that up?
I did. I'm on fire today because I've had 2 cups of coffee and ate very little. Although I did Trevor Karate, who is currently in the process of ordering us grilled chicken wraps. He gave me an almond croissant.
Yeah.
That's all over my shirt.
Yeah, I see
that. You guys, I think, got from Brooklyn. That was the best almond croissant I've ever had in my life.
Ooh, you're on fire. You know it? Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Does it go into you all alone? I got a bad desire. I'm on fire.
Great Ball. Is that Great Balls of Fire?
It's either Elvis or Bruce Springsteen.
Right.
Can you help me out?
Who is it?
You don't know that one though, because that is a.
I feel like I do know that.
That's a big song.
Listen. What do we got?
No. What was? Give me like a lyric. I don't even.
Ooh, I'm on fire. Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Does it go in?
By the
I
way,
think it's Elvis. Actually, to tell you the truth.
Trevor Karate's here. Stevie Drums.
It's a biggie though. It's a biggie.
Bruce
He's
Springsteen.
on fire.
I don't think
He's on fire.
Like from an NBA Jam.
Yeah.
On fire.
He's heating up.
Dude, speaking of on fire, Knicks play tonight. This episode comes out Thursday. By the time this episode comes out Thursday, Knicks could very well be up 2-0.
Brunson.
Monday night tonight, which we're for, and then I'm going to the game Wednesday. I went to the game last night. I went to the Knicks game last night.
Which one? The one.
Knicks Pacers game 2. I went last night.
And I didn't catch us. I was in bed.
They won. Yeah, they
This
won.
might be something here.
Yes, Knicks won last night.
I've never seen the Garden the way it is now. It's so long.
It's that the Knicks and then the Rangers, the hockey team. It's like the energy.
New York is on fire.
My friends are actually, hoping that somebody loses because they can't take it because they're going out every night drinking to oblivion. They're like, sometimes that happens where like, I remember like when the Mets made a run in the World Series, they were like, my friend Pound's like, I'm going to die. Like, I'm going to die if they don't get eliminated.
Yeah, he's like, Putty, he's like, got to support the team. So, you don't even know Seinfeld.
I have friends. Oh, no.
Okay.
I have friends.
Seinfeld reference.
Got to support the team.
Got to support the team. Yeah, he paints his face, goes to the Devil's games and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, that guy. I know that guy. Yeah. By the way, speaking of Seinfeld, I listened, first of all, you ready for this? I listened to, I'm notorious for bombing for Seinfeld. I listened to his episode on Blocks with Neil Brennan. Yeah. It was fantastic.
Is that recent?
Recent.
Is that the one where he's talking about the why comedy's getting ruined? Because that was out this week too. He's doing a lot because of the new movie, which I haven't seen yet. Right. About Pop-Tarts?
About Pop-Tarts. So the movie is Unfrosted. It's what it's called. So,
have you seen it?
No, I haven't. But I'm going to get to it.
I want to see it.
It looks amazing.
I'm a big Jerry fan.
So
big, huge.
So I go to text him because I listen.
Because you have his number.
I have his number.
That time, which is insane.
Insane. Got his digits.
Although it's not wild that Nate Bargatze is on tour with Jerry.
Yeah, Jim Gaffigan and Sebastian.
Playing the Hollywood Bowl sold out.
It's not.
It's like it's Nate.
Yeah,
it's like God bless. I'm so happy. It's like it's just wild to see him in that lineup now. But the guy is the hottest comic.
Well,
on the
we're
planet.
at the point now where all our peers are becoming like the legends. Like you know what I mean? Are becoming like so. But I listened to Neil. I listened to Block's podcast with Neil Brennan, Jerry Seinfeld. It's a great episode. Jerry Seinfeld drops gems about comedy, about parenting. Jerry Seinfeld said comedy is everyone says, oh, I do comedy to find out who you are. He says, no, you do comedy to find out who you're not.
Ooh,
bang. Then another one.
The script.
Then another one. If the work is unfulfilling, so will the money. The money will be unfulfilling. Then he says, as a parent, everybody's looking for quality time with the kids, which I get. I want that, but I also want the garbage time. I want the garbage time too.
Yeah, the garbage time is the quality time.
Great. And then, unbelievable.
I think I've heard him say that. Somebody say that.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So I text him. I say, Jerry, it was, I take a swing. This is Saturday afternoon.
Yeah. It was a swing or a bunt? What'd you do? Did you soft serve it? Or?
No, I would say I came out with a bunt. I said, let's just get on base here or move the runner over. Be productive. Be positive for the team.
Production, yes.
So I said, hey,
Small
Jerry.
ball.
I'll read it. So I said, hey, Jerry.
I want this to work out.
I said, oh God, no, that's Jerry, my barber. I said, hey, Jerry.
You texted Jerry Seinfeld. Hey, Jerry, little off the top today.
Yes. I said, really great stuff on Block's podcast. And then I put quotes, you do comedy not to find out who you are, but to find out who you're not. And then I said, as the kids say, that's a banger. So then he writes back, banging away out here. SNL surprise walk-on tonight, right? So I knew.
So he responded in kind and offered you not only something else, but secret information.
Secret information.
That's a thumbs up.
I knew this hours before anybody else, and then
this was when. Did he walk out
2
already?
days ago. Yeah,
Oh,
this
he was
was
on, I
Saturday.
didn't see it. Okay.
And then I wrote, and then I texted him back, and this is the one that just was left on read. This is again the third or fourth instance I've just been left on read. I said, "Welp, my DVR just got unfrosted." Because this new movie is unfrosted. And then it just got left on red. And I called Colin Quinn, and he was like, "Stop embarrassing me." He was like, "I vouch for you." He goes, "You're sending Jerry Seinfeld jokes your mother would do." What the hell?
I get what you were going for there.
Yeah, it was like a
I
pun.
get it.
It was fun.
I get it. You're going on purpose, silly, playful.
And it's also maybe it's not that. It's just that he's doing a million things. Jerry Seinfeld. He's not running back to everything.
I don't think he read it and said, I'm not even gonna justify this with a response.
Right. Here's what I think out. He looked at it, he was okay. And then back to SNL. Right?
Yeah, right.
But it's still,
No, you got the first volley back. And that first one I say is you're there because he told you, and then he told you a surprise.
Yeah.
Like a surprise thing. He didn't need to. He could have been like he could have gave it a thumbs up.
Right.
That's it. But he gave you something.
Here's another thing. Here's another mindset shift thing that happened to me. I was listening to Howie Mandel, right? Howie Mandel was talking about people hating on him, right? Howie Mandel was going, and I never thought about it this way. He goes, people hate on me, Howie, on the internet. And he goes, I deal with it. He goes, I've accepted that people are going to hate on me, that not everyone's going to like you. He said, I did Radio City. And I know, and then we're going to talk about Sal's Radio City. But Howie goes, I did Radio City. And he goes, I did 2 shows, sold them both out. 12,000 people. He goes, I caused a gridlock in the middle of Manhattan. I literally, the biggest city in the world, I made it stop in the middle of it. Cops everywhere, shows coming in, coming out, all me. Howie Mandel, I did this. 12,000 people. Unbelievable. He goes, in a city of roughly 10 million people, 2 shows back to back, Radio City, sold out, 12,000 people coming in and out. And he goes, so what does that mean? In a city of 10 million people, I sold 12,000 people. He goes, so what does that really mean? 9,988,000 people don't give a shit about me at all. He goes, so that's all that means. He goes, so when people go out there and hate on you, just know that they're part of the 9 million who don't care.
Right.
And that's okay, because it doesn't take anything away from the 12,000 who do. So I was like, oh, that was very interesting. And then I texted Howie. This worked out.
Howie's probably better at responding. He responds to me when
I actually had the wrong number for Howie.
Oh, then I probably
said
had the
not
wrll
delivered.
Too,
yeah, what can you do?
Okay.
Yeah, but I
see
took a
if we have
shot.
the same one.
I took a shot. And
where did you hear this?
This one I heard on my boy who runs my social media, Brian Moore, aka Brian Lancelot. Lancelot sent me that
snippet from like a pod.
From a pod. I think from Howie's own pod.
Yeah,
it was interesting. So those are 2 positive things.
That's excellent. Yes,
Thank you.
I want to give me Jerry's number right now. I'll be like, hey, Jerry, Sal Vulcano, friend of friends of yours. I don't know if we've ever talked directly, but man, Chris, I heard about the text Chris sent you, that unfrosted text. Funny stuff. That's all. I just want to do that. Yeah. And then I want to see if he responds in any way, shape, or form. And then if he never responds, I've come across him a few times. I never really said anything, but the next time I'm going to go, hey, I texted you about the unfrosted text from Chris.
Yeah, did you get? Yeah.
I thought it was funny stuff. No? Yeah. I think the way you meet Jerry is important. Yes. Like if you meet him the right way and you get on his radar the right way, then it's something, whatever. But I also am intimidated, just like I've heard the same thing about Chris Rock. Like if you meet him the wrong way, and they because look, these guys ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You know what I mean?
Bro, speaking of ain't nobody got time for that, did you watch the Netflix is a joke roast of Tom Brady last night on live? They're doing
Netflix. Last night I had the show and I couldn't do it.
Netflix is doing these live events now. It's amazing.
I heard Nikki Glaser. I heard Nikki Glaser killed.
Oh my God. Tony Hinchcliffe, Nikki, all of them, Andrew.
Was Shane on it?
Shane was not on it. No,
he got ass. Oh, maybe I shouldn't.
He was in the crowd.
Okay,
he didn't.
Maybe I shouldn't. A friend.
Who cares?
Yeah, he didn't do it. He was like shit. I heard he was like, should I do it? Should I not do it? I guess he didn't do it.
Yeah, whatever.
But,
so wait, so you did radio? That's right.
I'll get to my Radio City. Did they really go? Was anything? Because I heard they said nothing was off limits, but I can't believe that's true.
The only thing that I saw that was going around the internet this morning, but Steve watched it live.
Like his kids weren't. When he kisses his kids, because I would kiss my kid.
I don't think that they mentioned. Were there any kid kissing jokes?
No, I didn't hear. Yeah, I didn't hear much.
There was one thing where Jeff Ross did a massage Robert Kraft joke, and Tom Brady got up and whispered in his ear, "Don't do that shit." And the live mic picked it up. I think, right?
But he was playing to camera.
No. It was like for real. Google. Can you pull up Tom Brady?
They didn't cover
Robert Kraft.
They didn't cover that beforehand.
Tom Brady, Jeff Ross joke. But
Tom Brady said it like, don't do that shit.
Like it was almost like a Will Smith moment.
No.
Yeah.
But you can't do that at a roast.
I know.
You got to talk about that beforehand. You can't get up and slap
Tom Brady told
wrist.
Jeff Ross off for Robert Kraft massage joke.
No way.
Yeah. So there should be a clip there.
And did Jeff have to do more jokes after that? I got to text Jeff.
It had just started. The roast was like a minute in.
Was he the host?
Jeff Ross was the roast master.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you get the wraps?
They're on the way.
What'd you get, dude?
I got chicken parm, little Caesar on the side.
Whoa, what'd you get us?
Got you guys your grilled chicken wraps.
What else? Grilled chicken and what? Let's see if Trevor did well.
We got 3 different sparkling seltzers, 3 different flavors.
Okay.
We can pick and choose. We got 3 pieces of cinnamon toast. I don't know what that's about, but it's pretty good. And fruit cup. And some wings too.
And wings?
Yeah.
Wow. And what was the grilled chicken wrap? It's grilled chicken and what else is on it?
It's got some tomato, cheese, lettuce, maybe a sauce or something.
Lettuce. What's lettuce?
Yeah.
You got chicken parm with, did you say ranch?
No. Caesar on the side. Caesar salad on the side.
Oh,
it came with a side.
Okay. I thought you got chicken parm with Caesar dressing. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
This is the Tom Brady thing.
We can't show this so we can watch it.
Yeah. Just so you can see.
On the first day of training camp, that scrawny rookie famously walked into the owner, Robert Kraft's office and said, "I'm the best decision your organization has ever made."
Did he really say that?
Yeah.
I told Sal that when he hired me.
Would you like a massage?
See, it's a good joke.
But he's smiling.
I love Robert Kraft. I
Say
love
that shit again.
Okay.
Do you think that was a bit?
No way. That was playful.
Playful, right?
Absolutely. He got up out of his seat and went like this in front of everyone. He knows it's being recorded.
Yeah,
Like,
right?
You know, like he could have
And
been like,
Jeff Ross was looking the other way, like waiting for
and
it.
he like, don't do that shit again. It wasn't like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't think that was like, they make more of it than it was, I don't think. Because how are you going to come out of the gate as the guy that's being roasted and immediately be like, hey now.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I saw Nikki's jokes. They're on like the Instagram account now. She was real. I mean, they were all great. They were all everybody was fucking ripping. But and then you had a big surprise last night at Radio City.
Yes, we played last night. We played Radio City, Cinco de Mayo.
Because nothing says Mexican independence like the Impractical Jokers.
That's right. That's right. As everyone knows, I am part Cuban and Puerto Rican. No, but it was great. It was a great night. Thank you, New York City. Sold out, and it was the vibe was just so good, man. It was like just a fun. You know, when you're on stage, it just feels like it's just so relaxed and fun. Like that's how they were. It was really good. And then surprised everybody. Gatto came out.
Look at that.
Gatto, he hasn't been touring with us, so he came out. It was amazing. We haven't been on stage together in a long time. Blew the roof off that place. DeRosa opened. Just a really fun night. It was our 7th time there. I was like, and it's my favorite theater. I mean, you said it's like favorite show you ever did.
Favorite show I ever did. And see, look at that. I knew that. Not only did I know Jerry Seinfeld was walking on SNL, I also knew Joe Gatto was walking out on the Practical Joker show, and I kept my mouth shut.
That's right.
I'm not a rat.
People give you information.
Didn't say a word.
A
I could have tweeted that. I could have tweeted that out immediately. Been all over TMZ.
Yeah, it would have been very, very salacious.
Yes, I would have been. But
yeah.
I kept it to myself.
Good stuff right there. A lot going on.
Yeah, I mean, so now you've done that, right? You did Radio City, and so now, you know, after Radio City, a lot of people ask me, well, like when I did Radio City, they're like, what was the after party like? And the truth is, the after party was I was changing my daughter's diaper in the Sprinter van immediately after, and then I was in bed at 11 o'clock, and we all fell asleep watching on Netflix the show The Thundermans. We fell asleep watching The Thundermans.
Okay, yeah.
which our friend is in.
Yes.
Shout out Harvey.
Shout out Harvey.
Yes.
Harvey Gann. So what about you? What'd you do?
The first time we ever played, I will say, like I rented a room at a lounge bar next door. All my friends, all my family came there. We were there for hours. Like it was like a whole to do. Like dance floor there was. My family.
It was actually a memorable night.
It was one for the books. Like it was in walking distance. It was just a really like, it was, but that was, I mean, it was like, I don't even know, 10 years ago, whatever it was. And last night, same thing. I was in the car about 30, I said my goodbyes. I was in the car 30 minutes later, driving home myself in the pouring rain. Got home and literally changed. What I do now is I do my nighttime skin routine. I did that. I did my UV mask. I have like a UV, yes, which is great. And I went right to bed. I had to be up super early today, so I did nothing at all.
What time did you wake up today?
6:10 a.m.
It's 3:30 p.m. Have you eaten yet?
I did. I had some eggs and one piece of toast this morning at around, let's call it 9.
Did you make the eggs or did you order the eggs?
I didn't. My lady made them.
You made them?
Yes.
I'll tell you what. Guess what? I've been cooking lately.
I know.
So I want to come over and I want to cook you eggs. You ready for what I did?
Yeah.
4 eggs. Here's what I do. Heat up the pan. Put a little grass-fed butter.
Yes, of course.
Okay, a little avocado oil.
Yes.
Grass-fed butter.
Yeah.
4 eggs. Stir them up. 4 eggs. Whisk them.
Of course you will.
Put them in there.
Yeah.
About 3 minutes in, I start to put shredded cheese in there, some kale, and then I put, when I'm done, right before I'm about to take it off, like 30 seconds before it's done, I put everything bagel sesame seasoning all over it.
We may have spoken about
now
this.
you're eating a freaking everything bagel without the carbs.
First of all, if you don't know about that, put it on everything. And I'm not making it. That was like a silly little pun, but I'm not. It's the best thing. I put it on anything. The everything bagel seasoning.
Yes.
It's like, and by the way, that didn't used to come just in and of itself. That started, whoever was like, let's put this in the thing, like a few years ago. I mean, there's like 3 things I know about in the kitchen. It's like put everything bagel seasoning on it.
I put everything bagel.
But you're scrambling there or no?
Yeah, I just throw them on scramble. I just throw them all on there because I haven't yet. I want to just fry one individual egg and have the yolk. I want to do them over easy, but I don't know how to do that.
But you whisk them, so they are scrams. Okay, good for you. 4 eggs.
That's what I do. 4 eggs, and then I'm been eating this yogurt called Ratio yogurt. It's yogurt with protein infused in the yogurt.
Yeah.
So I get a vanilla Ratio yogurt with dark chocolate chips, put it in, sprinkle it in. I'm usually starting off the day, I'm getting 50 grams of pro. And
from the eggs and the thing.
Yeah.
50 grams of pro.
50 grams of pro, but yeah, keto.
What's your stool like?
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, please do it.
Sal?
Yes.
You don't understand, like, to the point, the longest S-shaped turds you've ever seen where I contemplate taking pictures of them all the time and calling my family in to show them what daddy just did. The poops are, I took one right in here, before you came. You said, did I take a shower? I had to take a shower because of the turd.
Okay.
It started to suck me back to the bowl like an anaconda, like John Voight in Anaconda.
I'm just happy to know that happened right over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, turds like you can't imagine. It's like a they come out they're like velvet ropes to get into a nightclub.
Do you know before you even look?
I know based off. Here's what it is. Not and by the way, clean poops where you barely have to wipe.
That's
I do,
good.
but you don't really even have to.
Let's get into it.
But I know you don't even have to look.
Yeah.
I know when I look. The only reason why I look, I say, because I'm going to be like, I can't wait. They always come halfway out the bowl now.
Yeah.
And they float to the bottom, which is healthy stool. That's what you want. You know, if yours looks like a little pellet.
I did ask you.
Or it floats to the top, that's no good. But the literal S-shaped, long, one color.
Like a Play-Doh Fun Factory.
That's it, baby.
Yeah.
And how are yours?
Good for you. I don't know how much I look, actually.
You just flush. You have to look, Sal. You cannot just flush, especially at your age.
Our age,
you have to look.
Yeah, but at our age, what does that mean? Like, what am I going to look down there?
In our 40s, you have to look. You have to look at
I don't want to
every
get too graphic, but like, let's say I looked and what would be a sign of something's very bad going on?
Blood.
Outside of blood. I mean,
blood and very, very dark red. You don't want to see either one of those. Oh. That's not good.
Like a crimson.
Yes, I mean, unless you're eating beets or if you ate blueberries, you know, whatever. But you do not want to see blood. Yeah, see, I'm right here. I'm a 3-4.
Yeah, this is the Bristol stool chart.
This is the only one that matters, by the way. This is the only one that matters. Nobody cares about any other stool chart but Bristol.
What's up with the milk duds type 1?
You
Those
don't
are
want that.
perfectly formed spheres.
That's
Yeah.
constipation.
Okay.
That's constipation. And then sausage shape is not terrible, but you want to be a 3-4.
You want to be at the 3-4 is like a sausage, but with cracks on its surface. Fair enough. Type 5, soft blobs
You don't want that.
with clear-cut edges passes easily. 6 fluffy pieces with Jesus. Okay. All right. I'm good. And that's it. There's only 7 types.
Yeah.
You ever see a type other than that?
No.
All right. Well, good for you.
Rocket Money, burning up all your subscriptions. Rocket Money. Did you ever find a subscription that you forgot about and you paid for it twice and didn't realize it? Well, I'm going to help you. Rocket Money, okay? Used to be known as Truebill. Now it's Rocket Money. Rocket Money will cancel a subscription for you, okay? That's a very time-consuming thing that Rocket Money just jumps in and says, you know what, babe? We'll do it for you. Rocket Money alerts you if you have an increase of subscription price. They'll even negotiate it for you. All you got to do is give them your passwords and you're good to go. The login passwords for those accounts. And then boom, Rocket Money takes care of it all. I've been using it. I've been loving it. Did you know nearly 75% of people have subscriptions that they have forgotten about? Okay. Nearly 75% of people. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, helps lower your bills so that you can grow your savings. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/heybabe. That's rocketmoney.com/heybabe. rocketmoney.com/heybabe. You know what that sound means? rocketmoney.com/heybabe.
Guys, if you're like me, especially now summer's in the air, I love going to outdoor concerts. Some of the best moments of my entire life have been at outdoor concerts, from ones in Central Park in the rain to the stadiums to literally parking lots in Asbury Park. And you ever heard of Taylor Swift? She's got a concert, I think, that she was doing, and that made a lot of people's lives. Not mine, but it made a lot of people's. But Game Time is basically what I'm getting at, okay? Game Time makes getting tickets for concerts and events faster and easier. Even if you don't buy tickets right away, the prices on Game Time app actually go down the closer it gets to showtime. So they have killer last-minute deals, all-in prices, views from your seat, lowest price guarantee. Game Time takes the guesswork out of buying concert tickets. I got a bunch coming up this summer. You crazy if you don't think I'm going on the Game Time app to score what I need. I'll tell you about some features. The last minute deals, you can save up to 60% off of buying sports, concerts, comedy theater, everything. Flash deals, exclusive in-app deals on select games and events. Toggling the feature of all-in pricing shows you the total price up front, so there's no surprise fees at checkout. You're not getting whacked in the privates with all sorts of extra fees. Lowest price guarantee or Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. Your purchase is covered with the most flexible customer service policy in the ticketing industry. And then you get panoramic view from your seat to tell where you're buying before you buy. It doesn't get better than that. Take the guesswork out of buying concert tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use the code HeyBabe, 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 for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code HeyBabe for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed.
BetterHelp. This podcast sponsored by BetterHelp. Thank you so much to the good people at BetterHelp. I use it. I love it. Therapy done completely online. I don't have to go to a brick and mortar place. I don't have to even put my pants or shoes on. I can just go online, talk to my therapist, and really get the help that I need. I mean, listen, we're in a time right now where we all need a little bit of help talking to someone. We got to get things off our chest. Mental health is a very, very big thing. It's very important for us to keep mental health, to keep ourselves healthy. So if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It is done entirely online. It's designed to be convenient and flexible, just like Sal, and suited to your schedule. All you have to do is fill out a brief questionnaire, to get matched with a licensed therapist. And here's the thing, you can switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. I've switched therapists twice. It's been so easy. Get it off your chest with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/HeyBabe today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/HeyBabe. Oh my God, hold on. Let me see if, oh God.
What happened now?
I'm supposed to be on a call. Let's just do the Zoom on the pod.
Oh, all right. I was just going to ask.
Let's. You know what?
Let me do this for 2 minutes. We don't have to stop. It's going to be 3 minutes, right? Do you want to stop? What do you want to do?
No, I'll just talk to the wall.
Trevor, get involved.
I'll talk to the wall.
All right.
Look at all the crumbs on your seat. All those crumbs from, who is that? What is all that from?
Oh man! Oh,
I really encouraged him to have the almond.
Yeah, but
croissant.
how did all the crumbs from the croissant get under his body in the seat, like under his ass?
He wanted to save it for later, so I think he warmed
That's
it up.
getting embedded.
He sat on
It's getting
it.
embedded into the fibers.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is let him be on this call, and let's talk.
You can take a moment, maybe. Last week you were talking about the photo shoot. And
so I just came from a photo shoot, actually. So I hate doing photo shoots.
Yeah,
I feel like a moron. We talked about this.
Yeah, the people want to know what movies
I had it. It was nice. I was able to get into a nice safe space.
Okay.
My buddy was the photographer. A pal lent me the studio, and believe it or not, karate was there. And I usually feel like a moron. It's usually like 40 people watching. They try to make you feel like to be comfortable. They'll like put on like what kind of music you like, and then they're always like, "All right, loosen up, you're all right." And they like tell you like they're like, "Yeah, it's cool, you're cool, we're cool, everyone's cool." And then they're literally like, "All right," and then they say a couple like, "All right," and they like lie. You could tell it's disingenuous because I know that I'm a frozen moron. I'm like. And then like, okay, I like that. Like, that's cool. Yeah, give me more of that. And literally, it's like they're in their head. They're like, this is like, I'm like, and they're like, give me something different. And I go, and they're like, yeah, it's not bad. That's not bad. Because I'm like, I'm sorry. I apologize. I go, I'm sorry.
Just saying sorry for everything.
And no, and then they're like, give me something crazy now. And I'm just like, what the fuck? There's 30 people watching you've never seen in your life before. And they want you to be like, just do I don't know how all the not stupid, but the stupid photos that like people taking like Vogue and whatever these magazines are. What are they? Vanity Fair. Where they're just like, so like they'll like hold their collar up and make a silly face like this, or like, be like, like all that stuff. I don't know how they do it.
And they're going to be doing that tonight at the Met Gala, wearing ridiculous.
Tonight the Met Gala?
Tonight.
Wearing ridiculous fashions.
Yeah. I like that.
It is cool, but imagine being on the red carpet for that, having to take pictures with like an inflatable goose.
Yeah, but you already know the goose is doing all the work, though. The goose, they're just standing there. The goose is the thing. I would go to the Met Gala and I would wear a meat suit.
That's actually probably That's
like
probably
Lady
better.
Gaga. I would wear a suit full of meat. You know,
she wore a meat suit.
She wore a suit made out of carpaccio, straight.
Really?
Yeah, like a full dress.
Made
like
day of.
I mean, it was meat hanging from her body sewn together. Wow. And it was 100% beef. It was like, it wasn't like a meat on the pocket. It was all meat, if I remember correctly.
Tartar texture.
Look, that is. Wait, that's not a print of meat, right? That is straight up beef hanging off of her, correct?
Yeah.
Like that's not. No, is that a? No, she's wearing meat. Bro.
Yeah, that's meat. Yeah. And then I guess they made a doll now. That
like,
you can have
I guess they have a butcher or a seamstress cut.
That
like,
collab, have they ever? Those
they're like
collab
together. It's like an old Jewish guy that's been like opened this butcher in 1934. Like a new Gen Z person. I sound like the old butcher, but I mean. That's raw meat, right?
Yeah.
That's raw meat. That's touching all of her.
That was the MTV Movie Award.
It's touching all of her.
Is it like a no hugging policy if you're wearing that? Like, what do you?
Plus, what do you do? I mean, is that freezing cold until the minute they put it on?
It's also got a smell.
It's got a smell, unless they treated it or whatever. But I get it. Ladies Gaga meat dress goes on mannequin. Yeah.
Do you drive? Do you take like an Uber? Like you get in that and like limo?
Yeah. How do you get there? Because her ass has to go on something.
A refrigerated truck.
There's upholstered with the same meat.
Yeah, it looks like the inside of the car looks like an episode of Dexter.
I
wonder what the statement there was. Do you know was she making a statement? Was there like a?
I think she was.
Wasn't
she
to
was
protect
there,
the animals.
She was there representing Chick-fil-A.
Scroll over to design. I'll read it. Fernandez was approached by fellow designer and stylist Formichetti to produce the dress with it planned out over the course of a week. For Machete, having styled the look, the dress was asymmetrical with a cowled neck. Fernandez specifically chose cuts to ensure that the dress kept well. Flank steak was chosen as a material to use, with the meat coming from his family butcher. The dress required Gaga to be stitched into the outfit backstage. Fernandez said of his design, "I knew the dress would be one of the other amazing pieces Gaga wore that night. It's very well made and looked great on her, on and off camera. We didn't get a chance to have a fitting. The only time she had it on was for the VMAs. Only when I saw it in the monitor did I know it would be a big deal." Fernandez, reporting Gaga's opinion in an interview, said that Gaga herself said it smelled good because it smelled like meat. The designer talked of what was to happen to the dress after the award show. The dress will be put in an archive with all of her dresses. The Gaga archives, I suppose. It won't last. That's the beauty of it. When it is brought out again, hopefully it will be in a retrospective and it'll be a different dress, which is the best thing. I like the idea of it changing and evolving into something else, like, I guess, rotten meat. He later explained that the dress would be preserved and made into a type of jerky before being archived.
So, could you imagine?
There you go. So there was no like social commentary there. It just was like, I'll eat. Oh, Gaga wearing a faux meat dress.
What?
Oh, during the tour. So she had to recreate it.
Yeah.
I think that it
Obviously,
was flank steak.
I didn't think it was flank.
Where did they say that though? What was the flank mention? Wasn't there a mention of some flank
Yeah,
steak?
Yeah, it said it was
the cut
flank
that it
steak
was.
was chosen. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So,
Would you buy Lady Gaga meat dress jerky and eat a piece?
if the only thing it touched was her body, yeah, I mean, as in it was treated and stuff. Like, I don't know if tons of people had their hands all over it, probably not. But I would taste some jerky Gaga body. I would taste jerky. I would taste that.
Wow.
I wore today for my photo shoot. I wore like a cotton docker.
They paid $6,000 to a taxidermist to preserve the dress.
I mean, sure.
Casual. Yeah.
I mean, I could see that. It was treated with bleach, formaldehyde, and detergent to kill any bacteria, was reconditioned by being dyed dark red once it was preserved to give the same appearance as first worn. However, after the preservation, there were several pieces of beef left over and not included in the reworked dress. Okay, Gaga had worn a bikini made of meat on the front cover of a Japanese edition of Vogue. She later wore a faux meat dress. All right, this is someone who is very fashion forward. I don't want to say it. I have an idea to promote the special that's coming out and the new tour. And I'm not sure if we're going to do it yet, but it involves a bunch of crazy outfits. I guess that's really not much of a thing to talk about if I'm not saying what it is. Because I just don't want anyone to take my idea.
Are you also allowed to say special?
Yeah, so the special, so I guess today's the 9th. The special is I'm on the last cut of it. It should be done within a few days. And I can't really announce when it's coming out just yet, but it's coming out very soon.
Nice.
It'll be announced, but yeah, it's cool, man. It's all coming together. It's been a lot of back and forth, like between the edit and then they have all this stuff that you never really think about, like color correcting it and doing an audio mix and all that stuff. Yeah. But it's fun. The crowd was great and it's cut together really well. And yeah, so it's I'm super excited. Obviously,
nice.
my first special. And yeah, I mean, it's coming out really soon. I just can't say exactly when, but separately from that, May 31st is going to be a really big day. Actually, my tour goes on sale May 31st. This is a weird thing, right? They tell me that they want to announce the tour, announce it on May 28th. Mm-hmm. It'll be on pre-sale May 29th and May 30th, and it'll go on sale on May 31st. I don't understand. Yeah. Like, why not just announce it and go on sale? Because the pre-sale is the same as the on sale, except we only say the pre-sale in like on socials, and whoever sees it sees it. Yeah. I guess, and then they blast everybody with the on sale, but then they told me that I could say, hey, how'd it go?
Great.
Did you get the book deal?
No.
Okay.
It's out.
It's out.
Done. Not doing it.
Okay.
I'm done.
Is that right?
No. Fasish, I just.
What did you get? What'd you talk about? Due dates, money, expectations. Where did you?
Well, the problem was I had this call, making fun of the Italian woman, my manager, because we have this call with a guy who I was on the phone with, was supposed to have received my book proposal that I wrote with my friend who's a writer, Dan Bova, shout him out, great guy. And so he was supposed to be briefed on that. And then we have this call and he could tell me what the problems were with my book proposal, why nobody wants to buy it. And then, but nobody sent him the book proposal. So I'm just on the phone and he's like, well, I haven't read your book proposal yet, so I can't actually do anything. And I'm like, well, this has been, hey, babe.
Yeah, this has been. I understand. Yeah. Well, it's good that you have like someone to help you write it.
Yes.
Because that's always good. We signed the book deal for the Jokers. It was a long time ago. And we had nobody. And so we all were co-writing it. And so we all had our own sections. And so I never wrote a book before. And then we had to think about what our audience would want from this book and go through all that and agree. All four of us agree. And then I started writing. I wrote like 30, 40 pages. And it was really...
what happened to the book?
It was fun, but it was happening when we were writing a new tour. We were like just starting a new episode, and but it was when we were doing like 70 cities a year, and I had a nervous breakdown.
Got it.
I started getting shooting pains in my head.
Imagine you thought you were actually just getting shot in the head.
Yeah. It was one of those things where you feel scared. You don't normally go when it's in your chest, it's scary, but when you get like these sharp, repeating shooting pains that swell and go down in like your head in areas, you're like, what is that?
What's going on in my head?
And I was so nervous because what happens is, and I don't want to bore everybody with details, but a lot of times, and I might have said this before, but when you're doing these tours where they're bigger tours and things have to go on sale ahead of time, a lot of times they're putting these tours on sale. Speaking of tours going on sale, May 31st, everything's fine. My new tour goes on sale. May 28th, which I don't get, is the announcement, but I'm allowed to talk that right now that May 28th is the announcement.
Okay.
So
the announcement about the tour happening May 31st?
Today's May 9th. The tour is going to be announced on May 28th. You heard it here first. It'll go on pre-sale the 29th and 30th, and then go on sale to the general public May 31st. So that is the details, and that's what I'm going to do on socials.
When in reality, we should have just said,
this was the announcement.
Go get the tickets on May 31st.
I can say right now,
said that on May 31st.
Everything's fine tour, all new hour, separate from my hour special that comes out very soon. It's an all new hour, and it goes on sale May 31st.
Right on our comment page. Do you care about the announcement of the announcement? Because our people tell us we need to announce the announcement, and it doesn't make any sense.
Announce the announcement, and then also the 29th and 30th is pre-sale. But I'm telling you that, and I'm telling you the 31st is the on sale.
I think I'm done with pre-sale. I think I'm just like, you know what, dude? The tickets are going to come out. Just go get them. What's the point of the pre-sale?
Everybody gets told about the pre-sale. And then everybody gets told about the sale.
That's the thing. If the pre-sale was only like you have to be a part of this podcast and you have a special, fine. But it's like we're announcing to everyone that it's a pre-sale.
I think so, right? Unless it just goes out to like our fans and our socials. But I think it's to everyone. Do you ever see the Seinfeld where George is looking for a suit and he's in a store and it's like a fancy store he doesn't normally go to, and the lady goes up to him and she's like, you look beautiful in that suit, and he's like, thank you. He's like, but it's a little expensive. She goes, well, here's something no one else knows. There's an unadvertised sale happening on Monday or whatever. So he's like, really? Right? So he goes and he tries to hide the suit behind like other clothes. And he gets nabbed, right? She's like, what are you trying to hide? But then he hears her telling someone else, there's an unadvertised sale, because she pulls it out and he goes, honey, for an unadvertised sale, you're sure doing a lot of yapping about it. But my point being is that I'm just telling you right now. But I guess it's like, if you want to get good tickets, get them during the... Yeah. Here's the diff. The pre-sale, you need a code.
Yes. What's the code?
And the general, you don't need a code.
Do you even know what the code is?
I'm gonna be the one to make it up.
Let's make up the code right now.
Want to make up code?
Let's make up the code.
All right, the code. So, the tour is gonna be called Everything's Fine. And that's it. It's cool. I'm making a new tour poster, and I had to think about what everything's fine, meaning everything's fine, but it's not. I'm always falling apart. I'm falling apart, And so I had the idea. So I talked to the guy that did the Terrified poster, which I love. This guy, I'll give him a shout out, Barry Blankenship.
Sure, Barry Blankenship.
Look up Barry Blankenship's work on IG. He's called Barry the Art Barry the poster guy or whatever.
Okay.
Dude, you should get a poster. He's so fun to work with. He's a sick artist, and he's just really great. And he does all different styles. And he did my Terrified poster for the special, and I loved it. He made it in the style of like an old horror movie poster from the 60s.
Right.
But he took all the elements of my joke and he made it. He was awesome. So I'm doing it with him again. And I told him, he's like, "What's the vibe?" And I said, like, it's like everything's falling apart at the seams, and I'm trying to just stay calm. And so he's like, "Well, can you give me like an angle?" And I was like, "All right, what about," I didn't know what to do. And I was like, "What about, when you're like balancing a bunch of dishes and like they're stacked in your hand, like you ever see those people balancing dishes and they're swaying?
Yes.
And you're like trying to balance everything and you're just like sweating and everything's going to come crashing down." So I said that to him. So he's like, "All right, cool. And I'll throw you some ideas too." So he mocked up that, and then he mocked up one where I'm choosing his, but he mocked up one where I'm just sitting on stage in a chair and the stool is here and the mic is on a stool. And I'm just sitting there, and the whole stage is engulfed in flames around me.
Oh, cool.
I was like, that's really, really cool.
Yeah.
So actually today during the photo shoot I did, I actually did that pose so he can have like a frame of reference to do the poster.
And then he makes their real This isn't digital stuff.
So he does digital, which I did, but then I also do this with him. He makes hand screen printed, painted it one by one.
Wow.
He makes the posters one by one, and they're like old school, individually made. Look at that. It's gorgeous.
And it's one color at a time, too.
It's one color, and he just keeps mixing colors. I never saw the process done. It looks like it's a ton of different colors. That's 7 colors just mixed together to make all those different colors. 5 colors.
Where does he do it out of? Where's his base? His lab?
He is in, I don't want to mess it up. I don't know. I forget where he is.
He's in Duluth, Minnesota.
I don't know. I'm
That's
sorry.
what I had to guess.
But he's dope.
That's my guess.
How did I get into this? Anyway, so the tour, so everything's fine as the tour. I'm announcing, we're going to make the code.
Make the code. Let's make the code.
Should be just fine, or should it be something like my nickname, like retro?
Yeah, I think.
What should it be?
No, I don't think the code has to be anything to do with the tour. I think the code should be something that the fans know about you and like love about you. Like,
okay, what do they know and love about me?
What do they?
What do they know about me?
Would you
germs?
Germs.
I don't know.
It's a good one.
What do they know
germs?
About me? Hopeless romantic. Is that too long for a code?
Hopeless romantic's too long.
You do like abbreviating stuff, though.
I do like abbreviating stuff. So the code will be promo code will be I do like abbreviating stuff. That's it. It's real simple, guys. Get on the 29th and 30th pre-sale. Type in code I do like abbreviating stuff.
Yes.
I don't know.
Trying to spell the word abbreviate, I would be done.
Do it. Try right now. But try it. Just surprise yourself.
A B REVIATE, or is it ABBREVIATE?
I think you got it on the second one. I think it's 2 B's.
Is it 2 B's?
Yeah, 2 B's.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you just go?
So promo code abbreviate.
Trevor karate shitted on me, dude. Trevor, is your brother going to the Knicks game tonight and Wednesday?
He's not. It's his birthday today. We're going to celebrate with dinner.
Happy
Where
birthday.
are you guys going?
Roberta's. In
In
Brooklyn.
Bushwick? Yeah. Now,
Roberta's?
Yeah.
Oh, you're in for a treat, man.
Yeah.
The best, dude.
Yeah. So good.
Dude, Roberta's the other day, my friend sent me, look, it's disgusting. They have you ever seen their chicken there?
No.
Ugh. Look at this.
Is it different than other chicken?
Yeah, because look here,
I'll
send it to you, Steve, and you put it up. You put it up on the thing. Hold on.
You had to make a res?
Yeah.
How far in advance?
Probably did like a month ago.
And you get
even for Side Talk NYC?
Yeah, even for Side Talk.
So your bro
Get the
is
hell
also,
outta here,
so that's
dude.
why he's also asking. Is that what you meant? Is he going to the Knick game? Because your brother goes and he records with his IG account.
I think they're cool with MSG. I don't know if they've gone to a playoff game, but
What is it? Is it at
But it's Side Talk
Sidewalk?
NYC.
Yeah, they film post game. They'll get post game.
Is it Side Talk?
Side Talk. Yes.
Side Talk NYC
That's
is the
the username,
account.
yeah.
If you don't know it already, but it's fun, and they always get all these kind of like really crazy clips outside of the garden, outside of like when there's playoffs.
I'm looking for this pic. Oh, hold on. Okay, here we go.
Also-
I'm going to send it to you right now, Steve. Look at this. I dare you to get this. Hold on. This is a real dish they have there.
We should go to dinner again, by the way.
Why don't we go to
trying
dinner?
to plan one off the
Don
last
Angie's.
one, and we didn't do it.
Where do you want to go next? What kind of food do you want to have?
Oh, I went to this place recently. It was like a what do you call that when they course it out for you? Not prefixed. It was a tasting menu.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see what it was.
And you loved it?
Oh, it's good. So I got it. I was going out to dinner with some friends, and we were like, it was last minute. and I was going out with like Ari and our ladies or whatever. And so she went and just looked for a good place, and she found something, and she went out to make a res, and there was one res, so she took it. I read a New Yorker article a couple days later that said it's the hardest reservation to get in the city. Good luck. Apparently, there's this whole
And what's it called?
secondary market now.
Okay.
About reservations. So they have like, just like sneakers, they have bots and stuff that get these hard reservations.
And then you have to pay.
There are sites now, they're like bartering sites that people get reservations on, and then they sell or barter a reservation. And it's like, it's not good. It's like it sucks for the industry and everything, but people are getting reservations and selling them for like $1, $2, $3, $4, $1,000.
No thanks,
dude. The reservation we got for 4, I could have sold it for like $800. I wouldn't, but like that's an insane thing.
It's disgusting. Now you're gonna get this meal at Roberta's.
That's not real,
Trevor. This is real. This is what they serve.
That's
this is the
not
chicken.
real. That's a joke.
No.
They sell a gremlin's arm.
I didn't see the foot on the.
That's
on
the chicken.
Instagram.
When they give you the chicken, that's what they give you.
Do me a favor. Pull up Gremlin Arm and put it next to that. That's not real.
That's it.
That's not appealing. That's not appeasing. It can't taste good. Nobody wants that. Oh, come on, dude. Come on. What did I just say? This one right here. The second picture right there. Restored Gremlin. The second one top. On the top. Yeah. Click that.
Yeah.
The one's on top. The top one right there. Give me a split screen on that. The one on the left.
Let's get the let's get the macros on the arm though.
Here we go. Look at that.
Give me a break, Nell Carter.
Yeah.
It's an arm of a gremlin. And how much are they? How is it prepared?
That's your
Is that
chicken.
real? Are you making a joke?
No, dude. This is my friend was eating at Roberta's, and they were like, "Look at the chicken we just got."
How could they even serve that on a plate? I don't care what type of foodie you are. It looks like a preserved gremlin arm out of formaldehyde.
Oh God!
Wait, who is it? What Chris Elliott is that?
From Scary Movie?
Scary movie.
Scary
dude.
Movie.
Take
Yeah.
my hands.
Shout out David Zucker.
So if you can you at least order that?
No,
yeah.
that's
I'll
wild.
go for it. We'll go for it.
Okay, when are we recording next? Could you get one of those to go? You put it in your freezer.
Yes.
Get it to go. Like at the end of the meal, just put it on the. Hey babe, just get it at the end of the meal and go right home for us. Like just say, and to go, I'll have a fucking gremlin arm.
I'm guarding it on the L train. I'm like hovering over it.
Get home, throw it in the freezer, and then the next time you come, just get it here. We'll heat it up, and we will taste this arm.
Okay.
What time is dinner tonight?
7.
What kind of chicken?
At 7?
Yeah.
You're never gonna make it.
Yeah.
No, he's gonna cut out early.
All right.
What kind of chicken is that?
He's so
though?
disappointed. Sorry.
What kind of chicken is that?
I don't even
though?
know, dude.
I don't even understand. Because also the
Chicken
arm,
shoulder.
If you look at the arm, because you could see the scale of the human arm in it.
Yeah.
And it's as big as the human arm. So who is that? Like, what is that? Foghorn Leghorn? Like,
disgusting.
What is that arm?
Yeah.
Dude, I wonder if the waiter's like, just to let you know, it's going to be a full-size arm with the fingers and the nails.
Right.
You know, like you got to give a heads up. You can't not. I can't be like, let me have the chicken, and they drop that.
That's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
I would smack the waiter in the face with that.
Say the exact. I would say I would pick it up and I would
beat your ass
slap
with
him
it.
in the face.
All right.
Can you just go to the menu? Just go to the Roberta's menu and tell me what that is.
Say that. Yeah.
If the menu doesn't say it's a fucking chicken arm.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's see.
Just trust us. It's a chicken arm.
Let's see. Chicken.
How did you know about that?
My friend sent it to me. They said that
He
we
ate
ordered the
it,
chicken.
or they saw it.
No, they ate it. They ordered chicken and they're like, look at what I just got. I don't know if it's for try dinner.
I mean, you order 2 and then you put them. You tuck your hands in your sleeves, right? Am I correct or am I wrong?
Yeah.
You tuck your hands inside your shirt. You order 2, and then you poke the 2 chicken arms out of your shirt, and that's how you sit there. You gesture toward the waiter that you have the check.
You can't do anything else.
I mean, it's going to be like a $70 joke, but that's it. That's the best joke you ever made.
Roasted Sasso chicken, could it be? The roasted Will Sasso chicken? That's what it's got to
the only
be.
thing on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny because they have pasta, pizza, a cheese plate, and then just a chicken, a full chicken arm with its skin on, fried with the 3 decrepit fingers and the nails.
With the nails painted. I can't even deal with this.
They're like, we serve it with a demi-glaze. It's like...
Now I don't even want to eat our chicken wrap.
Yeah.
Damn it. Why did you have to bring up Roberta's karate?
It still has the.
This was gonna happen.
It still has like the cocaine nails on it.
It's disgusting. Yeah,
like he looks like those long cocaine nails.
It looks like a crackhead's arm from the Lower East Side.
Dude, no joke. Dude.
Yeah.
That looks like it was locally sourced.
We threw somebody's arm, like the chef cut his own arm off and just broiled it.
It's like yeah. And I mean, I don't know what to say about it.
Got a touch of arthritis.
Would you be so bold as to taste that?
I would not. I would not.
That was a cliffhanger.
That's it. Well, this has been Hey Babe.